Hey everybody, Justin Senior here. Very happy to be talking to you about this video about what to do after picking a niche. And this is a perfect video for you if you are finally ready to get serious, finally ready to take this to the next level, make it work, put in the hard work and effort, and reap the benefits, right? So we always start with picking a niche, right? It's super important, and as you probably already know, you want to be working with a niche where there's passion around, right? You want to find a niche where people are super passionate about everything there is in the niche. And I do a lot on t-shirts, right? We're talking about people who want to actually literally physically wear their pride right across their chest, showing it loud and proud. So we need to have a super passionate niche, right? That's when people are going to take their credit card out and purchase. But what do you do after you pick a niche, right? So you picked a great niche. What do you do next? And that's what I'm going to talk to you about now. And really the first thing that you're going to want to do is design around the niche. And I mean basically design your brand, right? Your store, your logo, your color scheme, the banners, the buttons, everything on your site, right? You want to design it so it's on brand, on point. So let's say, let's use a firefighter niche, for example, right? Let's say you want to sell products to firefighters. And let's say, even more specifically, you want to sell firefighter t-shirts. Well, you want your site to be completely on brand to the firefighter niche or the firefighter brand, or whatever you want to call it, right? That means a color scheme that makes sense, right? So you could already imagine in your head, right, for maybe reds, blacks, whites, maybe orange, right? You're not going to go in and have a purple firefighting site, right? That's not on brand. And we're talking about logo, right? You can go get a logo. You want to design around the niche. You want your logo to speak to and resonate people inside the firefighting niche. So you need to make sure that you're doing deep research on what's going on in your niche. And this is why it would be so great if you actually had some sort of connection to your niche, right? Maybe, my great example is that I love cats, right? I have a couple cats at home. I have a great cat store, right? It's very easy for me to design in that cat store because I already know what people want to see, right? I already know what resonates with people because I'm in that niche myself. Now, you're not always going to be in every niche that you're going to sell in, but definitely a huge advantage, okay? So a logo, like I said, color scheme, topography, domain name, right? Messaging, tone, right? If let's say, in the cat niche, you see most of the tonalities, most of the messaging is not really pushy, right? That's not the case, but I'm just giving you an example, right? Then you need to know that, and you need to make your brand match that, echo that, so you fit nicely into this ecosystem of your niche, right? You want to come in here and you have a really great opportunity to actually build a brand. Okay, that's the big picture, right? You build a trusted, loved brand inside your niche. Well, first things first, you need to be on point, on brand. You need to make sense. You need to just basically slide into the conversation nice and smoothly. Okay, so that's designing around the niche. Then, as you're doing that, and this is kind of, I guess, designing is one portion of this, and that is living inside the niche. And that means, you really want to be, you want to act like a potential customer, more specifically like one of your potential customers, right? You need to put yourself in their shoes, and again, hopefully you kind of already are in their shoes if you're in that niche yourself or if you have passion about that niche. But you need to live inside. You need to see what they see, right? And that is more than just competition research. You see that next point. I'll get to that in a second. But it's way more than just other products. Okay, that's important. But what I think is more important is really the organic side of things, right? Go to Facebook and look at some of the big communities about your niche. Go and look at the fan pages, right? Go and look at some of the celebrities in there and see the types of messaging that's going on. See what people inside this niche are already seeing, right? You want to go and design your site, design your brand to seamlessly fit into this niche. Well, you're going to be able to do that if you're living inside it yourself, and you're going to be able to kind of see what's going on, right? You're going to be able to kind of talk the talk, right? Every niche has its own lingo, right? You want to be able to give that inside joke, right? And especially going back to the t-shirt example, right? You put an inside joke and a design that resonates on the front of the t-shirt, and you have something that you could pretty much easily match up a demand for, right? Because you're going to have that great interest targeting on Facebook. So living inside the niche, so important, right? Facebook is just one place to do it. Instagram, same thing, right? Any of the social networks, Pinterest, Twitter. Go ahead and look at what people are talking about. Reddit is a great one, right? Go to a subreddit about your niche and see what people are sharing, what's getting the most upvotes, what's getting the most downvotes, right? What is circulating on the most popular, right? That's going to give you a lot of insider knowledge that's going to be able to craft your messaging, craft your products, craft your brand to a degree that is going to allow for almost instant connectivity or an instant connection with your customers. Living inside your niche also includes product research, and that's more along the competition side. But a great place to do that would be on a social network for products, and that's Wanello.com. And I'll show an example. We'll pick a niche and we'll kind of do an example in a minute, but that's a great place to go check it out. And you're going to be able to actually see what products are really resonating with your customers. And obviously, you know that if you're an e-commerce store, you want to start selling product, what better way to kind of figure that out than by seeing what products are popular right now. And there are a couple tools specifically in the t-shirt business that have been pretty revolutionary because they are a research tool and a sales tracking tool built in. Right, so you're able to go and see, let's say you want to do competition research. Well, let's say your assumption is that let's say firefighter T-shirts again. Let's say your assumption is that firefighter shirts will only sell to women, and then you go on and you do the competition research, and you're constantly seeing themes towards men or whatever it is. Whatever assumption you may have and whatever niche it is, go out and actually look at what your competitors are selling. Go and look at what products are popular on Wanello and what products are repinned on Pinterest and shared on Facebook. Right? Go ahead and do that research. And that's going to line you up to be in the spot to where you're able to now create and source products that you know are going to resonate with your niche. And it's marketing 101 on Facebook, guys. It's just matching your product to your customer. And if you don't have a good product, then it's going to be pretty impossible to make that product customer match if there's no demand. So that's the last step here, right? Build products that resonate. And for me, in the print-on-demand space, that means T-shirts and mugs and hats and mouse pads and yoga mats with some sort of graphic design on them, right? And the real cool thing about print on demand, the thing that I like the best is that you can really build your products based on who you can reach. So we have this great huge resource in Facebook in terms of an advertising ecosystem. We can reach tens of millions of people every day in a given niche. For example, the cat niche, 40 million people in there. You can reach all those people, but why not figure out who you can reach most efficiently and then build products that resonate with them. Okay, and if you're not doing T-shirts or print on demand, that's totally cool. Just go and source products that that are going to resonate with these audiences that that you can reach, and that's really the key, right? Being able to, doing all this about living inside the niche, designing around the niche. It's all about creating basically a seamless entry for you to now come in, build a new brand, enter the marketplace, and sell product to these people that, definitely do want your product, right? They definitely do want to show off their passion, right? And whether that's a T-shirt or a piece of jewelry or a mug, whatever, right? These tools, the tools that you're going to develop by living deep inside the niche, doing this deep competition research, building products that resonate, right? That's going to go a long way towards your success. So I'll go over the shoulder now, and I'll just show you maybe a quick example for each of these bullet points here. All right, so we're going to do, we're just going to pretend that our niche is dogs. And first things first, we need to design around our niche. So let's say we're doing dogs. Well, we need to do some research and see, kind of what the themes are inside of the dog niche. So, we can go to some other different stores. I love checking out other stores for sure, because that's going to give you a good example on the commercial side, what people are showing. But I just literally typed in dog stores in Google. I'll go to images as well, and I'll take a look at some stuff here and just get a sense. I'll probably change this out to dogs and just get some colors here, and immediately, even though obviously it doesn't represent every dog, we got a lot of tannish, light brown. You got green and white, and we'll see kind of what color schemes and what other messaging kind of resonates around here. And this is what I call living inside the niche, right? This is where we're going to be designing our site and our brand around the themes that we see here. And we're also going to keep an eye open for competition research. Remember, those were the pillars that we want to do after picking a niche. Design around the niche, live inside the niche, do competition research, and then finally build products that resonate based on the research that we've done. So here's barkshop.com. We can take a look at some of the themes here, take a look at some of the products and some of the colors, and really this is basically a pretty plain black and white, some blue color scheme. Okay, so we'll take that in consideration, take a look at the fonts, take a look at everything really, because again, we need to design around this niche. So let's take a look at another one. Okay, this is a little bit different, but again, we're seeing some blues here. Maybe you're going to start taking a mental note and saying, hey, blue might be a color that might resonate, and then you come over here and obviously no blue at all. So dogs being a big niche, you're probably going to have a lot of different color options to go with, a lot of different topography options to go with, and here's a great opportunity for us right now to kind of come in here and take a look at some products, right? And here's some featured products, and you can see, you get some ideas of maybe what might be something that you can do for your first product or your first products in your store. Okay, you're just always basically having your eyes open, and from here on out, your job, if you're in the dog niche, is to pay attention to every single product out there that may apply or can be applied to your niche. That's your job as an e-commerce marketer, as an e-commerce entrepreneur. So take advantage of that. In every site that you're on, you're going to want to be looking at different themes. Okay, and obviously this is that's not the best choice there. So we're taking a look at some more things here. For me, again, because I do t-shirts, I often will do something like dog t-shirts, take a look at kind of what's out there, get some initial ideas for some product research, competition research, see what's out there. Google's going to be your friend here. Pinterest for sure is going to be a big asset to you. Let me show you Wanello. Wanello is a cool one. If you haven't been on Wanello, it's basically a social network for products. And I could sign in over here, and it will get me over here, and then you can literally just search for products over here, and it's going to tell you how many wants or saves they have. Right, this one is it's got 1,800 saves. It's got 900 saves. Okay, so this is not as good as sales data, but it's pretty good. It's telling you the demand for a product, and again, this is helping you by right now we're living inside this dog niche, seeing what is out there, seeing the products that people really like. Right, this one has 3,083 saves. Right, clearly people like that product. So great place to get started, great place to do some research. Pinterest as well, obviously Facebook pages, Google. This is really, it's an art, not a science. You're going to kind of just go through here and see what's out there, what's in your niche, do some creative searching, and the goal at the end of this is to really be fully immersed in your niche and be able to go out and either build, design, or source products that are really going to resonate with your customers. So go out there, do some research, and talk to you soon.